Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for more Pioneer Baseball on the Flow Sports Network. As the first pitch of the second game of this doubleheader goes in for strike one from the starter Owen Cantor in Game 3. As Colton Evans watches that one go for ball one. Owen Cantor, the former Game 1 starter for the Pioneers, now moving to the Game 3 guy. As Colton Evans swings and misses for strike two. As the 1-2 pitch goes outside for ball two. On the leadoff man, Colton Evans. Now playing the field in today's second game of this doubleheader, playing first base. And Logan Floyd will be the designated hitter in this game two. So he shoots one into center field. Cage racing back and makes the catch just a few steps in front of the warning track for out number one. Now it'll be Maddox Green to step to the plate for the Carson-Newman Eagles. 1 for 5 in the first game so far. Did have an RBI in the first game of this doubleheader. As Green watches that one go for ball one on the outside part of the plate. And the 0-1, the 1-0. Fielded by Owen Cantor and flips it to first for out number two, fielding his position. Sharp ground ball back to the pitcher. And Cantor able to field it for the second out. Pioneers finally into the double-digit wins with their 10th win of the season, snapping also a 6-game losing streak in that first game of the doubleheader. Last three games, lost each game by less than the first game yesterday. Lost 8-6, and in the midweek this week to the Trevecca Nazarene, they lost in 10 innings by only 1 run on the walk-off. And then lost the game yesterday by 2 runs, so every game this week has been close as Logan Floyd shoots this one foul out of play. But finally, the Pioneers back in the win column with their 10th win of the season. The 0-1. Ground ball to the shortstop, Caden Rector. Throws it to first for out number 3 in a quick 1-2-3 inning for Owen Cantor to start out his appearance here in the second game of this doubleheader. And, of course, in the first game of this doubleheader, Cooper Emery able to come in and shut it down in the top of the ninth inning, able to keep the lead and keep the win, where they won that first game 9-6. And the starter on the mound for the Eagles will be Colton Casson will be on the mound for the Eagles. First preseason All-American for him on the mound. Who's also the conference pitcher of the year. Wasn't surprised to see him on the mound for this Game 3 setting. So neck and neck with one win apiece in this series. And here's Landon Dockery, the leadoff man for the Pioneers. 1 for 4 in the last game with a walk and struck out. So the first pitch goes outside for ball 1. And the 1-0 goes outside again for ball 2. Trying to get that outside corner, but just can't find it. We'll see if he goes back once more for that outside corner. No, he doesn't. He will go on the inside part of the plate. And we'll get Docker to foul that one off for strike 1. The 2-1. As Dockery shoots this one into left field for a base hit. The Pioneers starting this game off right with a base hit to start off this second game of the doubleheader. Now it'll be the third baseman, Evan Goins, will step back to the plate. Last game went 0 for 4. With a run scored in the last game. The first pitch goes to the shortstop, Jono Pierce. It'll pull first baseman off the bag, but we'll be able to get Landon Dockery out at second base. Now it'll be Alejandro Ponte to step to the plate to face the former pitcher of the year last year. And the 0-0 goes on the inside part, but we can't find it for ball 1. The 1-0 will find the zone on the outside part. Also the SAC Freshman of the Year. Last year's stats for him. D2 second team All-American last year and SAC Pitcher of the Year. As Ponte shoots this one into right field for a base hit. Now the Pioneers will have runners on first and second. For the shortstop, Caden Rector. Also the SAC Freshman of the Year for Carson on the mound. He was also a Southeast Region Pitcher of the Year so far in this season. 5-2 the record. So he throws this one in for a strike. 5-2 the record and 37 innings pitched, 2.92 ERA and 42 strikeouts for him on the mound. The 0-1. Throws that one in for strike two. And Rector already falling behind 0-2 in the count. The 0-2. I'll try to find the outside part, but can't find it. It'll get past the catcher. Get past the catcher, Jacob Rogers. Replacing Carson Cochran behind the plate. Now the Pioneers have runners on second and third with a runner 90 feet away from home plate. The 1-2. Strike three called as Rector goes down on strikes. Now here comes the designated hitter, Colby Watson. 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs in the last game. Only struck out one time. And we'll shoot this one into the outfield. Almost a miscommunication on the outfield, in the outfield for, but they will catch it and secure the third out. And now we go to the top of the second inning here in this Game 2 doubleheader here with Pioneer Baseball on the Flow Sports Network. Welcome back to Pioneer Baseball on the Flow Sports Network. As the first pitch of this second inning to Bradley Soto Diaz goes in for strike one on the swing and miss. The 0-1 goes outside. Soto Diaz will lay off for ball one. The 1-1 fouled off by Soto Diaz for strike two. Cantor working efficiently on the mound so far. Soto Diaz shoots this one to second base, fielded cleanly by Jake Smith. Throws him out for out number one. Now it'll be Cole Nathan to step to the plate for the Eagles. Cole Nathan went 0 for 4 in the previous game. He watches this one go high for ball one. The 1-0. Looked like it fooled Nathan on the breaking ball, but it can't find the zone for ball 2. Now Nathan in a hitter's count. The 2-0 shoots this one into center field. Cage racing back. This one will leave the yard. Is Cole Nathan able to strike first for the Eagles in this second game? Leaving at the deepest part of the yard for the Eagles. Now it'll be Sebastian Rodriguez, who, if you remember in the first game yesterday, sealed the deal with a home run to right field to end last night's game. Now it'll be strike 1 to Rodriguez. As he shoots that one past the diving glove of Jake Smith into right field for a base hit. As now the Eagles getting something going here in the top of the second inning. The 0-0 to Smith. Goes low for ball 1. And Cantor will check on Rodriguez at first base, but he'll slide back in safely. I'll find the zone for strike 1. The 1-1. Shot foul and out of play by Braxton Smith. Now, Cantor will fire back over to first base and check on Rodriguez once more. The 1-2 will go outside for ball 2. The 2-2 looked like it hit off the foot of Braxton Smith. But it'll go down as a foul ball. The 2-2 shot into the right center gap. Will get fielded by Ponte, but not after Rodriguez going first to third on the hit into the outfield. The Eagles getting something going here in this top of the second inning. Now Jono Pierce stepping to the plate for his first at-bat against Owen Cantor. Swing and a miss by Jono Pierce, and we also have a stolen base by Braxton Smith. Now with runners on second and third. The 0-1. Shot to shortstop. Bobbled by Rector and throws it over the head of Johnson. Rector had a throwing error in the first game, and now he's got one in the second game as well. Now with runners back on first and third for the Eagles. Increasing their lead to 2-0 already in this second inning. The 0-1. The 0-0 will go for ball one. It'll be Jacob Rogers up to the plate, replacing Carson Cochran behind the plate. Swing and chopped over the head of Goins into left field. And a runner will score. And Rogers trying to take second will get thrown out on the throw by Landon Dockery. But not after a run will score for the Eagles. Now with a runner on third base. The 0-0 fouled off by Colton Evans. Flew out to center field in his first at-bat. The 0-1 tries to hit the top of the zone, but can't find it for ball one. The 1-1 fouled off by Evans. Make the count 1-2. The 1-2 lifted high. Johnson trying to go over and make a play. Reaches his arm in foul territory and will make the catch. Johnson having to reach his arm over the wall to make the catch on that one and will secure it. The brick wall can get kind of scary at Eastman Credit Union Field at Pioneer Park. More score updates around the South Atlantic Conference in the first games. As Mars Hill took a 9-5 lead, or 9-5 win over UVA Wise. Started their second game. They're just in the top of the first.
Colton Kaysen against 6, 7, and 8 for Tusculum here in the second. First time they'll face Kaysen, and it's Evan Cage taking low for ball one. Kaysen gets to pitch with a 3-run lead, and how momentum has shifted this early in this finale as the 1-0 is hit high in the air towards center field. Routine play for Braxton Smith. He takes a couple of steps to his right, and the left-handed outfielder makes the catch for out number one. Tusculum in the home half of the first had 2 in scoring position with 1 out, but Kaysen got a strikeout and a flyout in consecutive pitches to get out of that first inning. And then Carson-Newman's offense went to work and scored 3 times in the second. It's sometimes all it takes is for your pitcher and your defense to get the job done in a situation like that, to give your offense then some life and momentum. And that's what's happened here early on as Jack Gagan, the catcher, takes called strike 1 from Kaysen. Righty quickly back to work, and his 0-1 offering is inside and low for ball one. In game 1 of the day as well, Carson-Newman had some good opportunities go by the wayside, and Tusculum conversely took advantage of the bottom half of those innings to help flip some of the momentum as Gagan swings behind a fastball, and it's strike 2. 1-2 on Tusculum's catcher, who has 15 RBI for the year, 4 of them this weekend. The sophomore All-American has the sign, and he winds for a 1-2 breaking ball. Gagan checked his swing. Did he go? No, he did not. Matthew Simpson at first says he held back his checked swing. Count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Swing and a line drive back to Kaysen. It hits off his glove. He'll gather and throw to first for the second out of the inning. Boy, oh boy. Sometimes you got to say, you hear it said, pitchers have to be athletes, and Kaysen had to be right there. Quick reflexes on a line drive back up the middle. Digs off his glove. Probably protected himself more than anything, but it deflected off his glove right to him in front of his pitcher's mound, and he gathered and threw out Gagan for the second out of the inning. Breaking ball in the dirt to Mason Johnson's ball 1. Go down as a 1-3 putout. As Johnson takes low for ball 1 with 2 away in the second. 1-0 pitch is fouled back by Johnson. He waited on Kaysen's slider and sent it back into the screen. A 1-1 count. Kaysen has won 5 of his first 7 starts. He's taken the decision in each of his 7 starts this year. 5 wins, 2 losses. 1-1 foul ball again, similar spot by Johnson. That was on a fastball, though, and it's 1-2. This is Colton's 23rd start when he has pitched this year, or pitched in his career. The Eagles are 18-4. 1-2. Ground ball on a couple of hops to Cole Nathan. He waits on the last one to field cleanly and throw to first, where Colton Evans stretches to make the catch. And the inning is over. First 1-2-3 inning by Colton Kaysen. He sends the Pioneers down in order and keeps Carson-Newman ahead 3-0. He's retired 5 straight, and the Eagles lead 3-0. We head to the third. Carson-Newman tries to add on to its 3-run advantage here at Pioneer Park. 2, 3, and 4 scheduled to hit against Owen Cantor when we return to Greenville, Tennessee after this.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe with a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We have a quality contractor network, easy financing, and incentives for home upgrades. Plus, AEC carefully inspects every job to ensure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aeccoop.org for applications, contractor lists, and more details. AEC, power what matters most. Maddox Green leads off for Carson-Newman. The Eagles are ahead 3-0 here on the Eagle Sports Network. Glad you're with us from Pioneer Park as these two teams square off in a 3-game series that wraps up here this afternoon as Green swings and misses for strike one. Eagles trying to win the series on the road. Green grounded out in the first inning against Cantor, as the next one is a called strike outside corner, makes it 0-2. Cantor stepped off. Now he steps back on the rubber. 9 to pitch. He gets into his windup, and his slider outside gets away from the catcher. Nobody aboard, though, so no damage done. Green back in there. The freshman waits. A 1-2 fastball misses outside. Count evens at 2-2. This weekend series just the first at Pioneer Park since 2022 and just the third in the last decade. Ball gets away on a 2-2 slider away, so Green, after falling behind 0-2, now is work the count full. 3-2. Green drives it out toward right field. Ponte is moving back, now takes a step in to make the catch. Green now over 2 as he flies out to right for the opening out of the third.
The DH.
Carson-Newman leads this all-time series. 120 wins recorded by Tusculum's records. Our records have 61 total wins for Carson-Newman. The Eagles have not lost a series here at Pioneer Park in over a decade. As Logan Floyd stands in and he takes breaking ball low from Cantor for ball 1. Floyd top 5 and has been top 5 for most of the year in his batting average, which has been above 400 all year. Once you get a number of games in you too, and it's hard to get a good grasp of that batting average after a handful of games, but now that we're deep into this season, mostly he's been hitting above 400, 417 the average entering this finale. 1-1 count on Floyd. He took a ball and then a strike and now another ball. The third pitch from Cantor there was outside. 2-1 count on the DH Floyd. Getting the off day in the field in this finale as he hits one well out toward right field. It's sinking in for a base hit. Logan Floyd's got another base knock. That's how this third inning continues with a Logan Floyd single to right. Eagles have their 5th hit of the day.
The right fielder, right Soto Decans.
Floyd starting to muster up another hitting streak and another on-base streak. He's reached base safely now in 12 straight. And he's hit safely in 6 straight after that knock as Soto Diaz shows bunt and takes it back for a ball, or rather a strike inside. Late call there from Christopher Haney, the home plate umpire. Speaking of streaks, Soto Diaz has reached base safely in 7 straight and has the longest streak of any Eagle this season at 15, and he drives one to center field for a base hit. One hops into the mid of Cage, who will hold Floyd at second base. Back-to-back one-out singles from Floyd and Soto Diaz bring Cole Nathan to the plate. 6 hits for Carson-Newman, and the Pioneers have a lefty throwing and the bullpen in a 3-run game here in the third. The Eagles trying to add on to their lead in this series finale at Pioneer Park. Cantor pauses at the belt and fires a fastball high underneath him. Cole hit his 4th home run of 2026. Last half inning, it was a 1-out home run. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Went after a changeup. Missed it. All 4 home runs for Cole are in conference play as he swings over top another breaking ball, and it's 1-2. Nathan's now got 8 career home runs, 5 of the 8 are solo home runs as well. He stands back in. He's behind 1-2 with 2 on and 1 out in the third. Cantor's offering. Fastball away, 2-2. Nathan's second inning long ball came on a 2-0 pitch. It's just the second 2-0 home run this year as he pokes one out toward the gap. Will it split the outfielders? It will. It bounces in the outfield grass and rolls near the wall. Floyd will score. Stop sign up for Soto Diaz as he sprints to third. Cole Nathan with an RBI double. Third straight hit here in the third inning. And it's an RBI double from Nathan to score Floyd from second, and it's 4-0 Eagles. The Eagles are seeing Owen Cantor well, and Brandon Steele is Tusculum's manager, and he recognizes that. He is walking to the mound, and that will be it for Owen Cantor. Just 2 1/3 and 14 batters faced for Cantor. He's allowed 7 hits and 4 runs to score after 49 pitches thrown. Pioneers going to the pen here early in the finale. They're down 4-0. Carson-Newman has its biggest lead of the weekend at 4-0 here in the top of the third. Eagles still threatening to 2 in scoring position with 1 out when we return to face Tusculum's new pitcher after this.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
First left-hander to pitch this weekend for Tusculum is freshman Payne Ladd from Bristol, Tennessee. He takes the ball from Owen Cantor here in the series finale. 2 on in scoring position with 1 out for the Eagles, and they're up 4-0. Payne Ladd will make his 4th appearance of the year. He is listed as a freshman despite pitching last season. At least the scoreboard lists him as a freshman. Our roster that I have does list him as a sophomore. The left-hander is from Bristol, Tennessee, and will make his 13th appearance of the year. Just a 1.6 or 13th appearance of his career. 1.6 ERA this season for Payne Ladd, but he's only pitched once in the month of March, and that was against Trevecca Nazarene. Got 2 outs on Wednesday. This is his first conference appearance, and it comes in a 4-run game here in this third inning with his team down 4-0, and it's a lefty-lefty matchup here. Sebastian Rodriguez, who was recruited as a switch hitter. He can hit from both sides of the batter's box, but has only hit from the left side this year, and will stay there in this lefty-lefty matchup and take a strike from Ladd. Again, Rodriguez can be a switch hitter, but has not batted from the right side this year, so the Eagles will keep him in the left-handed hitter batter's box. He's got 2 hits this weekend and takes high for ball 1. Soto Diaz at third, Nathan at second. Floyd, Soto Diaz, Nathan have gone single, double to plate another run for the Eagles here in inning 3. Lane pauses his glove just above his belt, lifts his right leg and pitches a fastball on the outside corner that rings up a second strike on Rodriguez.
Sure.
1-2 set, the pitch from Ladd, and Rodriguez ropes it down the right field line for extra bases. This will extend Carson-Newman's lead. It rolls all the way to the wall. Rodriguez rounds second. He'll put on the brakes there with a 2-run double to right to increase Carson-Newman's lead to 6-0 here in the third. Fourth straight hit from Carson-Newman's offense here in the third inning.
See if any of that should Smith. What?
Ladd's first batter faced. He gives up a 2-run double by Rodriguez, who's got his second hit of this game in as many innings, and now Sebastian Rodriguez takes outside for ball one. Single, double for Carson-Newman here in inning 3, and the lead is 6-0. Ladd pauses, and the lefty pitches to Smith, who shows bunt, and Braxton pulls it back and takes strike one. Carson-Newman has 8 hits already in this contest, and 15 batters to the plate. Ladd pauses. Rodriguez gets a terrific jump and takes off for third, but Smith puts it in the air, out toward deep center field, backpedaling his cage to make the catch. Rodriguez was trying to steal third. He got a great jump, but he'll have to head back to second as Smith flies out to center for the second out of the inning. 2 away for John O. Pierce here in inning 3. Pierce is Carson-Newman's 7th batter of the inning as Ladd will step off and pick over to Rodriguez at second. Back safely, no tag by Smith at second. Rodriguez gets his lead as Ladd goes home with a fastball outside to Pierce for ball one.
And go.
6-0 Eagles. A 3-run second has been added on to by a 3-run third here for Carson-Newman. As Pierce bounces one to second, Smith charges after it, fields it on the run, and throws to first, inning over. But a very productive third inning from Tom Griffin's club. They score 3 times on 4 consecutive hits in inning 3. No errors, and Carson-Newman strands its second runner of the game at second base. Colton Kaysen back to the mound. 3 more runs from his offense. It's 6-0 Eagles as we head to the home half of the third here from Pioneer Park on the Eagles Sports Network.
In 2025, we celebrate 130 years of Carson-Newman athletics. Over the years, the teams at Carson-Newman have been known for their toughness and Christian spirit. Through the decades, teams and individuals playing at the highest levels have brought recognition for this little school on the banks of Mossy Creek. While we remember the past, we look towards the future. So join the Eagle Club today as we continue to support our athletes and coaches through funding and facilities. Talons Act.
Join the Eagle Club today. Visit cneagles.com/Eagle Club.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
Andrew Rogers welcomes you back to Pioneer Park on this Saturday afternoon. What has been mostly a partly cloudy weekend and day here in Greenville, Tennessee, has turned into just a cloudy evening as Colton Kaysen gets ready to pitch the start of the third inning, and he starts with a breaking ball low for ball one. There's been no sunshine in this series finale between these two teams. As Kaysen winds, it is 1-0 pitch is popped up, foul ground. Rodriguez called off by Pierce. The shortstop runs over in foul ground and makes the catch behind Rodriguez in foul ground for the first out of inning 3. Jake Smith was the batter. He popped out to Pierce in foul ground for the first out of the third, and here's Landon Dockery. Landon Dockery in the top of the order. He's had a good weekend as he swings and fouls the first one off the mask of Rogers for strike one. Dockery doubled and scored in the game earlier today, homered yesterday. He's got 3 hits total for the weekend. Has been Tusculum's best player. He entered the weekend with hits in 10 of his last 11, and he's continued that with hits in 10 of his last, or now 12 of his last 13. He's 1 for 1 so far as he waits on an 0-1 fastball, and Kaysen paints the outer corner for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes on Tusculum's top hitter, the leadoff man Dockery, against Kaysen here in the third. The Eagles up 6-0, 2-strike pitch hit right back to the mound. Kaysen leans over to grab it and will run to first and underhand flip it to Floyd for the second out of this third inning. Kaysen has worked himself into a rocking chair after a shaky start to this game. Hits in 2 of the first 3 batters, but since has retired 7 straight Pioneers. The 2-hitter Evan Goins bats with 2 outs and takes Sloan on the corner for strike 1. Kaysen has not walked anybody yet. He only has 1 strikeout, but has gotten a lot of soft contact since that first inning as he goes to the upper part of the zone and missed for ball 1. To Tusculum's third baseman, this Pioneers team has put together the same lineup in each of the games in the series. As this ball's hit toward the gap, Soto Diaz leans, can't make the play. It'll roll all the way to the wall. Smith fields it, and stopping at second base with a double is Evan Goins. 1-1 breaking ball was left over the plate, and Goins drives it to right center. Soto Diaz was sprinting after it, just barely missed it, didn't have the right angle, and luckily Smith was over there to back him up to keep Goins to just double. 2-out double. The 7th of the day for a Tusculum team that entered with 35 for the year. First of this game brings Alejandro Ponte to the plate. First pitch to the freshman outfielder is rolled over toward first base. Evans back into the outfield. Grass fields, throws to first. Kaysen on the bag in time to end the inning. Pioneers get a 2-out hit, but another scoreless frame tossed by the sophomore starter, Colton Kaysen. He has pitched 3 scoreless. His team is up 6-0 as we head to the 4th here on the Eagle Sports Network.
My favorite thing about my community? The safety, the reliability, the people. We rely on each other, and we rely on local electric co-op. It's not just about electricity. It's about empowering community, empowering moments, empowering safety, empowering togetherness, empowering knowledge. That's why when I need something, I rely on my co-op. I trust my co-op because the co-op is us. We are the co-op. AEC, member-owned and service-driven.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Payne Ladd pitching for Tusculum out of the bullpen. Got a couple outs there after Sebastian Rodriguez doubled off him to start his relief appearance. Got a couple of outs on a Braxton Smith fly out and a John O. Pierce ground out for the final 2 outs of the third. It now goes to work against the 9-hitter Rogers, who floats one out towards center field. This ball will drop in for a base hit. Jacob Rogers with 2 at-bats and 2 base hits here in the series finale. It is Rogers' first career multi-hit game. He's done it in 2 at-bats, and now the top of the order, and Colton Evans to the plate. Rogers has been aggressive, swinging early in his counts, and it's worked out well for the Dandridge native. Evans shows bunt, fakes it, pulls it back, and takes a strike. Tusculum's third baseman, Goins, was charging there, anticipating the bunt, but Evans decided against it. Lefty Ladd sets, and he'll pick to first. Back safely, no tag by Johnson at first. Ground ball at the plate, foul by Evans. Strike two. The sophomore lefty Ladd comes set. Looks at first and pitches a breaking ball to Evans well outside. And it's ball one. Rogers aboard after his leadoff single. Ladd's 1-2, swing and a miss. And a ball in the dirt. Rogers taking off for second. Throw down to second is in time. So Colton Evans strikes out on a ball in the dirt, and a good scoop by Jack Gagan. And a great throw as well. Guns down Rogers at second for the second out. First and second outs of the inning, double play. Clears the bases for Maddox Green now with 2 away. So Maddox Green bats for the third time in 4 innings. He's 0 for 2 so far. That is the first strikeout for Tusculum pitching here in the finale as Ladd misses outside with the first offering for a ball. 2-4 caught stealing there at second base. Green swings and hits one softly in the air out towards shallow center. Back goes Rector into the outfield grass behind second. He makes the catch. On the run to end the inning, Carson-Newman got a leadoff single from Jacob Rogers, but a strikeout, throw him out, double play. Helps put together an unconventional 1-2-3 fourth from Payne Ladd and the Pioneers. But they trail Carson-Newman 6-0. Colton Kayson's been in a rocking chair as of late. They'll try to keep rolling as we head to the fourth here from Pioneer Field on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Caden Rector starts the fourth inning. Cleanup hitter bats against Colton Kaysen to start the home half of the fourth. First pitch, swing and a miss. At a fastball for strike one. Rector lost his elbow guard on the swing. Wasn't strapped in tight enough, so he's given a second to strap it back on, and now he stands back in against Kaysen for the second time. Carson-Newman leads Tusculum 6-0 here in the home half of the fourth. Breaking ball, change up low from Kaysen for ball one. Kaysen won this battle against Rector got him looking on strikes back in that first inning. 1-1 on the way. Another breaking ball. Rector stays away, and it's a 2-ball, 1-strike count. 10 to pitch. Kaysen starts his windup. And his fastball misses high and inside, 3-1. First pitch strike, now 3 straight misses to begin this 4th inning for the All-American right-hander. The home plate umpire, Michael Simpson, wants the pitch clock reset. It's reset. Now Kaysen gets into his motion, and he goes inside and misses with a fastball. Just the 11th walk of the year from Colton Kaysen is how we start this 4th inning. Rector aboard. Carson-Newman this year is 5-1 in series finales. They've been just really good since Kaysen got to Mossy Creek in these series finales. Obviously, he won 13 times last year. Here's a ground ball to short. Could be 2. Pierce flips to second for 1. Back to first, and it's not in time. Colby Watson beats out the ground ball to short. It'll be a fielder's choice. Watson takes Rector's place at first, and there's one away. 6-4 put out of Rector at second base there. Of course, Kaysen won 13 games last year, and that mark was tied for the most in a single season in program history with Matt Husky from 2002. First pitch to Evan Cage, the center fielder's outside for ball 1. And all but one of those wins came in the regular season, including his first 11 starts of the year, as Cage floats one softly into center field for a base hit. Rounding second and stopping there is Colby Watson. It's a little bloop single to center field for Tusculum's 4th hit. First by Cage, puts runners on first and second with 1 away. And now Jack Gagan. So over the last 2 seasons, counting this year, Carson-Newman has collected 16 wins in series finales, mainly because of the guy pitching today for the Eagles. He's pitched in every finale since getting to Mossy Creek. Gagan waits on the first one. It's a slider away for ball 1. 42 pitches right now for the sophomore to get through a 3 1/3 innings. A ball and no strikes on Tusculum's catcher, who hits .308 this year. Ground ball to short. John O. Pierce moves to his left, takes it there himself, throws to first. Double play. 6-3 double play. John O. Pierce does it himself, and Kaysen gets that double play ball to end the 4th inning. Pioneers get a couple of base runners, but Carson-Newman's defense helps its pitcher out with a 6-3 double play to conclude inning 4. 4 scoreless from the sophomore, and he's got Carson-Newman up 6-0 as we head to the inning 5 from Pioneer Park after this.
My favorite thing about my community? The safety, the reliability, the people. We rely on each other, and we rely on local electric co-op. It's not just about electricity. It's about empowering community, empowering moments, empowering safety, empowering togetherness, empowering knowledge. That's why when I need something, I rely on my co-op. I trust my co-op because the co-op is us. We are the co-op. AEC, member-owned and service-driven.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Back from Pioneer Park, Andrew Rogers, glad you've joined us all weekend, or if you're just joining us for this weekend series. Carson-Newman won a back-and-forth series opener last night, 8-6, thanks to 5 runs in the final 2 innings. The Eagles rallied from down a run in the 9th to win 8-6, but lost the middle game of the series, first of today, 9-6. Pioneers scored 4 times in the 7th and 8th innings combined to win by 3. Despite the Eagles getting the tying run to the plate with 2 at-bats there in the final frame. But it's been all Eagles here in the series finale. They're up 6-0 after 3-run second and third innings as Logan Floyd takes breaking ball from Payne Ladd for called strike 1. Ladd, the lefty, comes set. He's recorded 5 outs so far and misses low for ball 1. We'll go around the SAC scoreboard as we navigate through this 5th inning and get a better idea of how things are going around the league. And the second to last weekend here in March. Fastball high from Ladd moves the count to 2-1. The lefty works from the stretch, sets and breaks a pitch to the bottom part of the zone. Does not get the call, though. 3-ball, 1-strike count on Carson-Newman's designated hitter, Logan Floyd. Floyd has had some hard-hit balls this weekend. Only has 3 hits, though, and he's going to take a 5-pitch walk here. 4 straight misses from Ladd will put Floyd aboard here to start inning 5 with Carson-Newman ahead 6-0. Newberry has evened up the series, defeated LMU 6-2 in the first game of the day. And they are tied in the 5th, Newberry and LMU in the rubber match there in Newberry, South Carolina, 3-all in the 5th. As Ladd breaks a pitch inside and low to Soto Diaz for ball 1. Catawba and Wingate still in their first game of the day. How about this? Catawba and Wingate tied at 10 in the bottom of the 9th. Ladd comes set, and before a pitch, will pick over to Floyd at first. It's been a roller coaster of a weekend series there in Salisbury. Catawba led 2-0, then Wingate responded with a 5-run 5th. Catawba tied it with 3 in the 5th. It was 5-5 after 5. As Soto Diaz takes high on pitch 2, it's 2-0. Bulldogs took the lead back 7-5 after 6 innings, but the Indians scored 5 times in the 7th and took a 10-7 lead after 7 innings, but the Bulldogs scored twice in the 8th and once in the 9th to level the score and force the bottom of the 9th to be played as Soto Diaz takes low and inside, and that's now 7 straight misses from Payne Ladd here in this 5th inning. Catawba's batting in the bottom of the 9th. Nobody on, 1 out there in Salisbury in a game that might head to extra innings there at Newman Park. 3-0 to Soto Diaz. He's taking all the way and will take low and inside for ball 4. 8 straight misses from Ladd have put runners on first and second. Here's Cole Nathan. Time called, and Tusculum's going to make a change. Brandon Steele's out of the first base dugout, and he's asking for a right-hander. Payne Ladd's day is over. Here in this finale, he faces 8 batters and gets 5 outs. Has given up a couple of hits and has walked 2 in the frame. Eagles have 2 on here in the 5th, up 6-0 on the Eagles Sports Network.
In 2025, we celebrate 130 years of Carson-Newman athletics. Over the years, the teams at Carson-Newman have been known for their toughness and Christian spirit. Through the decades, teams and individuals playing at the highest levels have brought recognition for this little school on the banks of Mossy Creek. While we remember the past, we look towards the future. So join the Eagle Club today as we continue to support our athletes and coaches through funding and facilities. Talons up.
Join the Eagle Club today. Visit seeandeagles.com/Eagle Club.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
Christian Ponte is Tusculum's new pitcher. In his freshman season, he's made 10 appearances, 2 of which have been starts. 21 innings pitched this season, an ERA right at 6, 15 strikeouts to 14 walks with 2 home runs allowed this season. This will be his 9th appearance out of the bullpen. 2 of his last 4 outings have been starts. He drew the midweek start against Trevecca, recorded 5 outs, and allowed 3 runs to score on 3 base hits. That last name, Ponte, might sound familiar if you've been listening in most of the weekend. His brother is Alejandro Ponte. They're both from Miami, Florida. They're brothers. And both played at Rise Prep Academy there in Florida. Christian's got the ball from Payne Ladd here in the 5th. 2 on. Nobody out for Carson-Newman, up 6-0. The freshman comes set. Extended lead for Floyd at second, and the first one home is a high fastball. For ball 1 to Cole Nathan, who's got a double and a home run in 2 plate appearances so far. It's his first against the reliever Ponte. 1-0 set, the pitch home. Nathan drives it to second on a bounce. It hits to Rector, and they're going to go to third for the double play. What an unconventional double play. Runners had to hold up because the ball barely clipped the dirt in the infield, and it's going to be a 6-4-5 double play. The force play at second, and then the tag was needed by Goins at third. Floyd had to wait because he needed to see if it hit the dirt, and it just barely did. And it works out perfectly for the Pioneers. A 6-4-5 double play. Just sounds weird to say is how Ponte gets 2 outs here in the 5th. Nathan board at first as Rodriguez takes outside. Such a strange play that is. Rector did a good job to field it as cleanly as he did. And the fielder's choice puts Nathan aboard. For Rodriguez, who's taken back-to-back pitches now for balls outside. 2 for 2 series finale for Sebastian as he pops up the 2-0 fastball out of play. Back behind third, strike 1 on Carson-Newman's third baseman. He's spent time at shortstop this year, but gets the start here in the finale of this series. Just his second career start at third base. He grounds 1 to first off the glove of Johnson into right field for a base hit. Rounding second, moving to third is Cole Nathan without a throw. It's cut off by Smith at second, and Rodriguez moves Nathan to third to put runners on the corners with 2 outs. Gonna see how this gets ruled. It's hit pretty hard. I'm gonna guess it's a hit, although they are gonna record it as a fielding error on Mason Johnson. That was hit pretty well. But it will go down as a error that puts Rodriguez aboard. Ponte will step off and reset. Nathan at third base. Here with 2 outs and Braxton Smith batting. Swing and a miss by Smith at a breaking ball from the freshman Ponte for strike 1. 6-0 Carson-Newman here in the fifth. Runner takes off from first. The throw down to second is in time. Rodriguez knew he was going to be out, so instead of sliding, he tried to work himself away from the tag and eventually fell down to the baseline and was tagged out as he fell to the infield dirt. Carson-Newman threatens in the fifth inning. They got 2 runners on by a walk and another by an error in the frame, but they end up ultimately just stranding 1. No runs on no hits, an error, and a runner left in a scoreless fifth inning for Tusculum's pitching staff. Very eventful inning that results in no runs for Carson-Newman. The lead, though, is 6-0 as Colton Kaysen goes back to the mound for the home half of the fifth, with his team up big here in the series finale on the Eagles Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
8-9-1 for Tusculum against Colton Kaysen. Here in inning number 5, Mason Johnson gets his second at-bat against the sophomore All-American. First pitch, fastball waist high, called strike 1. Wingate has taken a 12-10 lead on Catawba in the 10th inning of that middle game of the series, as Johnson went around on a half-hearted effort, and he's behind 0-2 against Kaysen to start this 5th inning. 0-2, swinging a ground ball on a couple of hops. Nathan plays the last hop to back up on it and field it cleanly to throw out Johnson. Back-to-back 4-3 ground outs for Johnson in his plate appearances. That's how the 5th inning gets underway. Now the 9-hitter, Jake Smith. First pitch to Smith, a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Moving to his left is Pierce. He'll turn and throw. It's a little bit of a wild throw. Great effort by Pierce, but it's going to be a base hit up the middle. Pierce keeps it in the infield, but the effort from Pierce just not enough. Made a great play to keep it in the infield, but it's almost an impossible throw. Give it all he had. Smith will reach on the infield single. 5th hit for the Pioneers. Turns the lineup card to Landon Dockery. Kaysen pauses at the belt, and the first one home. Dockery lifts out soft way to left field, charging in his Maddox Green, and he sees it drop in for a base hit. Smith there to back it up, and a little bloop single to left off the end of the bat of Dockery. Now puts runners on first and second. Back-to-back singles on consecutive pitches. Well, that's the soft contact sometimes you just have to deal with in baseball. Sometimes you hit the ball super hard and don't get on base, and other times you can hit it like that, just barely get contact, and it turns into a base hit as a foul ball at the plate by Goins on the first pitch of his 3rd at-bat for strike 1. Just part of the game. So now Kaysen navigates here a situation, tries to work around a first and second situation with 1 out in the 5th. Foul ball by Goins for strike 2. 50 pitches now for Kaysen here in his 8th start of the year, and 34 of them have been strikes. He has just lived in the strike zone throughout his young career, and certainly this season and especially today. 0-2 to pause the pitch home. High fastball, waste pitch. Moves the count to 1-2. One, two. High and inside fastball this time. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kaysen has pitched into the 5th inning here. Gets a ground ball to second. Nathan goes to second for 1. Back to first. An inning-ending double play. Carson-Newman's defense helping out the sophomore Kaysen. The Eagles go 4-6-3 to turn their second double play of the series finale. Pioneers have another great chance come to an end in the 5th offensively. Colton continues to be terrific. His defense has been terrific behind him. 5 scoreless from the sophomore. It's a 6-0 Carson-Newman lead as we head to the 6th here on the Eagles Sports Network.
In 2025, we celebrate 130 years of Carson-Newman athletics. Over the years, the teams at Carson-Newman have been known for their toughness and Christian spirit. Through the decades, teams and individuals playing at the highest levels have brought recognition for this little school on the banks of Mossy Creek. While we remember the past, we look towards the future. So join the Eagle Club today as we continue to support our athletes and coaches through funding and facilities. Talons up.
Join the Eagle Club today. Visit cneagles.com/Eagle Club.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Light is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilight.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
A pair of 3-run innings is why Carson-Newman is up 6-0, trying to win the series finale against Tusculum on this Saturday afternoon. The Eagles have started to find their groove here this season as Christian Ponte comes set. First pitch of the 6th inning is in their first strike, outside corner to Smith. The freshman righty comes set. Hagan waits on the pitch. The 0-1 home is grounded back up the middle, base hit. Braxton Smith, no matter where he is in the order, continues to hit the ball very well. His 2nd hit of the game is his 5th of the weekend. And he starts Carson-Newman's 6th inning with a single up the middle. Braxton now has 16 career multi-hit games, and that's his 10th now already of this season, 2nd most on the club. Here's John O'Pierce. Pierce will swing away and sky the first pitch out toward deep left center field. Cage ranging over, gets near the warning track, has enough room to go back and make the catch for out number 1. Good piece of contact there from Pierce, just a long fly out for the first out of inning 6, and now Jacob Rogers. Carson-Newman, though, started to find its groove this month now, even though it's had its 6-game winning streak entering the day snapped as Rogers takes his breaking ball for a strike. The Eagles are 7-4 this month, 6-3 in league play. And a win by getting 6 more outs in this game will improve their conference record to 8-10, and will improve their month in record in March to 8-4. As Rogers slices a line drive single into left field, Jacob Rogers is 3 for 3, and he puts runners now at first and second. That is Carson-Newman's 11th hit, and how about the effort here from Rogers? Has not played this weekend until today's game, or today's finale, and he has now matched his hit total all season entering this game with now 3. first and second. Now Colton Evans, the leadoff batter, takes ball one high. Rogers entered the weekend with 3 hits this season. He has 3 in all 3 of his at-bats here in the finale. Extended lead. Smith taking off for third. It's a wild pitch by the catcher Gagan. Smith takes a wide turn around third and puts on the brakes. Smith was going to get third regardless because he was getting a secondary lead before Ponte even pitched. And so Smith will easily head to third. And moving to second is Jacob Rogers. And I think the Pioneers are going to go back to the bullpen. They do have 2 guys loosening, and they are going to make a change. 6-0 game. Tusculum going to the bullpen. It's Carson-Newman 6, Tusculum nothing. They have 2 in scoring position due to the Eagles, trying to add on to it. And they'll have to do it against a new Tusculum reliever on the other side of this break. This is Carson-Newman Baseball on the Eagles Sports Network.
My favorite thing about my community? The safety, the reliability, the people. We rely on each other, and we rely on local electric co-op. It's not just about electricity. It's about empowering community, empowering moments, empowering safety, empowering togetherness, empowering knowledge. That's why when I need something, I rely on my co-op. I trust my co-op because the co-op is us. We are the co-op. AEC, member-owned and service-driven.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
For the second time this weekend, Carson-Newman will see sophomore right-hander Aiden Moore. Moore will make his 9th appearance of the season and 25th of his Tusculum career. He threw 2 innings of 2-run ball in relief yesterday. The Eagles were able to take the lead when Moore was on the mound just for Tusculum's offense to regain the lead in that bottom of the 8th inning. And then the Eagles rallied against Walker Conte to win yesterday's finale. Now they get to face Aiden Moore for the second time in as many days as he pitches in consecutive games for just the second time this season. In fact, this will be his 3rd straight outing. He tossed an inning and 2/3 scoreless against Trevecca Wednesday, pitched 2 innings Friday. Now he's going to pitch here in the 6th and try to keep Tusculum within 6. It's a 6-0 game right now, and it feels like one more hit and even a run or 2 would just be enough insurance, you'd figure, to get Kaysen and the Eagles in the right direction in this finale. They're up 6-0, and Evans takes a strike on a 2-0 pitch. Ponte had missed on his first 2 to Evans, who mid-at-bat has to face a new pitcher, and Aiden Moore, who's got strike 1. 2 in scoring position, 1 away, normal depth for Tusculum's infield. 2-1, fastball misses high, it's 3-1. Carson-Newman entered the weekend 7th place in the conference standings. Evans waits on a 3-1 and takes waist high for a strike. Full count. Obviously, the standings not totally set from the weekend, with still many series still playing, as Evans comes set at the belt, or Moore comes set at the belt and pitches to Evans, a ball in the dirt. Pitch 6 of that at bat, and the 4th by Moore is a ball in the dirt to walk Evans to load the bases for Maddox Green. Rogers at second base. You've got Braxton Smith at third and Evans at first. Time call at the plate, and the Eagles are actually going to bring a pinch hitter. This will be Tanner Kilgore to pinch hit for the second time today. He pinched hit in the 9th of the first game of the day, and he'll pinch hit for Green here with one out of the bases loaded. So Kilgore gets another pinch hit opportunity, be his 4th pinch hit at bat of the season. See what he can do as he works his way back into this Carson-Newman lineup. First one to Kilgore, swinging a foul ball at the plate. So the Eagles entered the weekend in 7th place. Mars Hill has swept UVA-wise. The Lions are going to be 9-8-1 and stay in 6th place. Eagles were too far out of 5th, so it appears regardless win or lose, Carson-Newman's going to stay in that 7th place spot as Kilgore takes a ball in the dirt. Good block by Gagan moving to his right. It's a ball and a strike with the bases loaded, and Carson-Newman up 6-0 here in the 6th inning. One pause for more, and Kilgore waits. It takes low for ball 2. Still a long ways to go, certainly. Carson-Newman has had to play from behind in the SAC standings. They had 2 of their first 4 series against top 10 teams. Those were both at home, and then the 2 road series were tough games against Anderson and Lincoln Memorial. This team started to find a groove, though, as Kilgore floats one softly out towards center field. Charging in his cage, he'll make the catch. Tagging from third is Smith. The throw goes to third. It's a sacrifice fly from Tanner Kilgore, and Carson-Newman increases its lead to 7-0 on Kilgore's flyout. 2 away, first and second now, and the Eagles are up 7-0. That brings in Carson-Newman's designated hitter and 3-hitter Logan Floyd with 2 away and 2 aboard. Kilgore's got a sacrifice fly to drive in his 6th run of the year. First one from Moore to Floyd is poked softly to center. Cage is charging in. Will he get to it? He dives and makes the catch. A terrific catch, and an out is recorded. It's a delayed call from the first base umpire, Michael Simpson, but he made the call, and it is a nice diving catch for Cage to rob Floyd of a base hit with 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Carson-Newman adds on to its lead, though, a Tanner Kilgore sacrifice fly makes it a 7-0 game. A run in the 6th inning off of 2 base hits in the frame, no errors, and the Eagles strand 2. Colton Case and the Eagles 6 outs away from a series win in Greenville. The lead is 7-0 as Colton goes back to work against this Tusculum order in the home half of the 6th inning after this.
In 2025, we celebrate 130 years of Carson-Newman athletics. Over the years, the teams at Carson-Newman have been known for their toughness and Christian spirit. Through the decades, teams and individuals playing at the highest levels have brought recognition for this little school on the banks of Mossy Creek. While we remember the past, we look towards the future. So join the Eagle Club today as we continue to support our athletes and coaches through funding and facilities. Talons up.
Join the Eagle Club today. Visit cneagles.com/Eagle Club.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
Seven nothing Eagles. Colton Kaysen will face 3, 4, and 5. Although Alejandro Ponte's spot in the order here will be a pinch hitter, as Ryan Ortega pinch hits for the Pioneers to start inning 6. As Kaysen winds in his first one of the frame is a low breaking ball for ball 1. Ortega pinch hits for the Pioneers. 1-0 fastball above his hands. And it's a 2-ball, no strike count. Kaysen and the Eagles up 7-0. His next one is a inside fastball that Ortega drives foul up the first base line. For strike one, the sophomore from Miami, Florida. In his second season with the Pioneers, hit .313 as a freshman, has not played this week, and this is his first at-bat. And he's a .314 hitter for the year as he swings and fouls the 2-1 back, and it's now a 2-2 count. Carson-Newman's racked up double-digit hits for the second time this weekend. As Kaysen's 2-2 changeup runs inside and low as well. So the count now 3-2. To the leadoff pinch hitter Ryan Ortega. To start this sixth inning, here's the 3-2, and Ortega fights it off foul behind first. Another really good start from Kaysen. 6 scoreless last weekend in Emory, Virginia. And he's gone 5 scoreless so far in this game. As the freshman winds and pitches another payoff, it is called strike 3 at the knees. Kaysen paints his fastball perfectly in the zone for his second strikeout. They're both looking. And there's one away now to start the sixth inning. Long AB. Ortega put together a nice at-bat. Kaysen wins the battle. One away for Caden Rector. Rector gets his third at-bat against Kaysen. And the sophomore right-hander fires in a strike to start Rector's third at-bat. The right-hander gets into his wind. 0-1 on the way. Breaking ball inside corner. Strike 2. Kaysen in this game, 5 1/3, 6 hits allowed. He's had to work around that, a walk, but he struck out 2, and he's pitched very efficiently. Just 62 pitches so far to record 16 outs. The 1-2, or the 0-2 rather, runs outside to make it 1-2. Dating back to the final inning pitched against Catawba, Colton has tossed 12 consecutive scoreless innings, spanning 3 different starts. 1-2, swinging a foul ball. To note, it is the longest scoreless stretch for the right-hander this season on the mound. He had tossed consecutive scoreless outings earlier this season. Another 1-2. This one is a slider away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He's allowed 6 hits. It's the 4th time this year he's allowed 6 or more hits in a start, but he's had no problem working with traffic out there today. 2-2 from the sophomore. Ground ball toward Cole Nathan. Sliding effort, moving to his left in a routine throw after a great sliding stop for the second out here of the 6th inning. Carson-Newman's defense has been very sharp for Colton Kaysen behind him, as Colby Watson, the DH, will bat for the Pioneers with 2 away in the 6th inning. Eagles have turned a pair of double plays and have defended very well for the sophomore All-American, whose first pitch to Watson's a foul ball back into the screen for strike 1. He was fantastic as a rookie, was Kaysen. When you reflect back on last year, it's hard to believe this, but only 2 of his 15 starts were scoreless outings as Watson swings and misses at a changeup outside, and it's strike 2. Already this season, he's got 3 scoreless starts to his name. And trying to do it for a fourth time and for a second straight outing. 0-2. Ball in the dirt. Watson stays away. Preseason all-conference pick, obviously, after winning SAC pitcher and freshman of the year. First ever individual in league history to win 2 individual awards in the same season as Watson fouls a 1-2 breaking ball off to stay alive. All that after firing 6 complete games and tying the program record for wins in a year with 13, while posting a 2.3 ERA. Another 1-2 to Watson. Fastball tried the outside corner and didn't get the call. It's 2-2. He entered the day with a 2.9 ERA, and one would figure that thing has definitely gone down after 5 2/3 scoreless so far. 2-2 to Watson, swing and a miss. Kayson's second and third strikeouts coming a 1-2-3 6th inning. He starts the 6th with a K and he ends it with 1 as well. 6 scoreless from the sophomore. His team's up 7-0 as we head to the 7th. It's all Eagles here in Greenville behind another marvelous day from Kayson on the mound. 7-0 Eagles. We head to the 7th on the Eagles Sports Network.
My favorite thing about my community? The safety, the reliability, the people. We rely on each other, and we rely on local electric co-op. It's not just about electricity. It's about empowering community, empowering moments, empowering safety, empowering togetherness, empowering knowledge. That's why when I need something, I rely on my co-op. I trust my co-op because the co-op is us. We are the co-op. AEC, member-owned and service-driven.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Back for the final frame. It's Carson-Newman 7 and Tusculum 0. We mentioned that Catawba-Wingate score. And Wingate does hold on. They rally multiple times to win at Catawba. 12-10 in extra innings. So that sets up a rubber match there in Salisbury as the Bulldogs try to become the first team since they defeated Catawba in March of 2023 to win a SAC series against the Indians. The Indians have won 25 consecutive series in South Atlantic Conference play. Their last series loss was in March of 2023 against Wingate. Can the Bulldogs do it again 3 years later? Game 3 will probably start when this one's wrapped up, but an interesting score there, and it's a Carson-Newman team that has already played Catawba and won one of those 3 games behind a Kayson complete game. And the Eagles see Wingate in their first 3 games of April in less than 2 weeks. Ben Randall is Tusculum's 7th inning pitcher. Final inning of this series finale is going to start with a Soto Diaz swing and a miss. Soto Diaz has reached twice, single walk, ground out in his 3 at-bats so far as he faces Ben Randall, the righty. Junior right-hander offers the next one outside, 1-1. Soto Diaz, Cole Nathan, and Sebastian Rodriguez, Carson-Newman's scheduled hitters here in the 7th, against Ben Randall, who makes his 6th outing of the year. 1-1. Soto Diaz crushes it right center field. After it is the right fielder who dives and can't make the play. It'll roll all the way near the wall, where it's cut off by the center fielder Cage, and it limits to Soto Diaz just a long single on a ball hit very well. Ortega, the new right fielder, after pinch hitting for Ponte, was after it, made a diving effort. Could make the play, but his defense and help from Cage limited Soto Diaz to just a single. Carson-Newman starts the 7th with a base hit. Its 12th hit of the game. And Ben Randall now works against Cole Nathan, who has homered and doubled in the finale. Swinging a hard hit ball to third. Goins catches it out of the air, throws to first, and they double up Soto Diaz. Soto Diaz stopped for a second. He thought the ball hit the ground, so he didn't move. And Goins caught it immediately and recognized Soto Diaz was off the bag and made a great throw to first. So it's a 5-3 double play to wipe away Soto Diaz's base hit. Tell you what, both of these teams have hit the ball pretty hard sometimes, and there have just been some weird, unconventional outs that we've seen, and some that have been double plays as well. That one right there was one. As Rodriguez takes outside for ball one. In his fourth at-bat, Sebastian's played well in the finale, has 4 hits this weekend, single, double, and is reached by an error. In his 3 at-bats in this game. Swing and a miss. At a 1-0 changeup, and it's a 1-1 count. With quickly 2 away in this away half of the 7th. Randall misses outside. Ball went off the mid of Gagan behind the backstop, or behind home plate to the backstop. And the count is 2-1. Randall quickly back to work. And he misses outside again to Rodriguez. Randall's 6th appearance of the year, 5 1/3 innings for the junior righty. A 6.7 ERA in his first season with the Pioneers, making his 4th appearance, or rather 3rd appearance in conference play this year as he grounds one foul. Does Rodriguez toward the on-deck circle. It bounces off the bricks and goes near Tom Griffin, coaching third base. He grabs it, will hold on to it as the count goes to 2-2 on Carson-Newman's third baseman, or 3-2 rather. Here's the payoff. Outside ball 4. Sebastian's reached all 4 times. 2 hits, a walk, and is reached by an error. This time it's a walk with 2 outs. It'll be Braxton Smith to bat for Carson-Newman in a 7-0 game. Randall comes set. He's worked exclusively from the stretch and pitches a breaking ball low and outside to Smith for ball 1. A productive series for Smith. A double and a single earlier today. A home run in the opener. And 2 more singles in this game. 5 hits for the weekend for the sophomore center fielder from Cleveland, Tennessee. He waits on a 1-0 pitch. Randall's going to offer it, and Smith bounces it foul down the line at third. 1-1 count with 1 on and 2 away. Around the league on this Saturday, LR in control against Coker. It's going to be a series sweep for the Bears. They're up 8-0 in the 6th inning at home against Coker. Change up inside and low to Smith. 2 balls and a strike. Emery and Henry trying to win the series at Anderson. They won earlier today 13-7. They're up 2-0 in the 4th. There in Anderson, South Carolina. A really good series between Lincoln Memorial and Newberry. As Randall sets for a 2-1, drops in a breaking ball for strike 2. LMU rallied to win 4-3 in yesterday's opener. Newberry responded by winning 6-2 in the middle game of the series first of the day, and now the 2 teams are tied at 4 in the 7th of the finale. Breaking ball in the dirt gets away from the catcher, Gagan. It rolls all the way near Carson-Newman's dugout, and Rodriguez takes a wide turnaround second. He'll put the brakes on there after a wild pitch. So a runner in scoring position for Braxton Smith now with 2 outs. And the Eagles up 7-0. Yeager needs a second to gather himself at the plate. The home plate umpire gives the catcher a second, and now we're ready to resume play. Pitch clock rolling 13 and 12 as Randall comes set. He looks at second base. The 3-2 to Smith is popped up foul behind home. Count stays full. Time call, and Jack Hagan going to talk it over with his pitcher, Ben Randall, in this series finale that's gone Carson-Newman's way. On this Saturday afternoon, Eagles dropped the first today, 9-6, and another back-and-forth contest, but Tom Griffin's team has responded with another consistent offensive performance, 3 runs in each of innings 2 and 3. Paired with a run in the 6th inning as Carson-Newman up 7-0 with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Smith waits on another payoff from Randall, and it hits him on the inside of his left knee. Hit by pitch will put 2 runners aboard. First and second base now for a pinch hitter. Sean Strittmatter will pinch hit. Strittmatter will pinch hit for John O. Pierce here. And Tusculum's going to make a pitching change as well. First and second, 2 outs. We're in the 7th inning. The Pioneers going to the bullpen in this finale. The day is over for Ben Randall. He faces 4 batters here in this 7th inning, gives up a hit and a walk. In 17 pitches tossed, and the Pioneers will go back to the pen. They're down 7-0 here in the 7th. Eagles have 2 on and 2 out in the frame. Back to tell you who the new pitcher is after this.
In 2025, we celebrate 130 years of Carson-Newman athletics. Over the years, the teams at Carson-Newman have been known for their toughness and Christian spirit. Through the decades, teams and individuals playing at the highest levels have brought recognition for this little school on the banks of Mossy Creek. While we remember the past, we look towards the future. So join the Eagle Club today as we continue to support our athletes and coaches through funding and facilities. Talons up.
Join the Eagle Club today. Visit cneagles.com/Eagle Club.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Light is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilight.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
New pitcher for Tusculum with 2 on and 2 out. They need 1 more out until the bottom of the 7th inning, what has turned into a very cloudy and gloomy field here in Greenville, Tennessee. There is a chance for some thunderstorms and some showers later on this evening. Some of the Tusculum players from the dugout holding their hands out as if they can feel some raindrops. New pitcher for Tusculum is Aiden Tipton. Tipton is a junior from Knoxville, Tennessee, to make his first appearance of the season. The right-hander comes in with 2 on and 2 out. Sophomore from Bearden High School, 5'10", 220 pounds. Redshirted in 2024, made 16 appearances last season, a 7.8 ERA with a 1-3 record. Gets his first opportunity this year for the Bearden High School native. And it is raining here in Greenville, Tennessee. Even though I'm outside, it's a good thing that we're covered up here on the concourse at Pioneer Park. A light rain shower as Sean Strittmatter pinch hits for Carson-Newman with 2 on and 2 out in the 7th. First one he sees, pitch hitting, is a fastball for a strike. Strittmatter gets an opportunity off the bench here with 2 on and 2 out. Strittmatter 571 the average, 4 hits, 7 at-bats for him. 10 total player appearances. He's been walked in 3 as well. He's reached base more than 70% of the time. Is a pick to second base, but Rodriguez back safely. Pretty consistent rain shower as these two teams play this final inning of the series finale here in Greenville. Tipton comes set. A look at second, and the pitch to Strittmatter is a changeup low for ball 1. There are some dark clouds behind us, but based on my initial look at the radar, should just be a light shower that causes, or that will ensue for the final inning potentially, as Tipton finds the zone for a second time to move the count to 1-2. Start of the day sunny, partly cloudy as the games have gone on and the day has continued. It's gone from partly cloudy to cloudy and now a late rain shower. And a 7-0 game in the 7th. 1-2 pause for Tipton. He pitches to Strittmatter, a high fastball. 2-2 now. Carson-Newman's bullpen going out there, or some of its relievers going out to the bullpen to grab some of the bags and stuff that were in the bullpen getting wet. They're sprinting it toward the third base dugout now as Tipton comes set for a 2-2 home. Inside and high, and did it hit Strittmatter? It did. Grazed his left elbow, a hit by pitch, second one of this inning, and in a row. Loads the bases for Carson-Newman and Jacob Rogers. Rogers going to get a 4th at-bat. He's got his career best 3 hits in this game, 3 for 3. Is Carson-Newman's senior catcher after entering the day with 3 hits this season. Tipton sets at the bell. The base is loaded in the 7th. First pitch, swing and a miss. Good breaking ball. Rogers out in front. Rain shower has eased up a hair as Tipton comes set, but the base is loaded here in the final frame, and Rogers stays away from an outside breaking ball. 1 ball and 1 strike on Carson-Newman's backstop. Rogers here in the 7th, trying to cap off a very productive finale for the senior. 1-1. Ground ball foul toward the Eagles' dugout. It hits off the netting and is snagged by one of the reserves. 2 strikes now on Rogers as he faces the reliever Tipton here in the 7th. Tipton is Tusculum's 5th reliever in this finale. 1-2. Fastball outside to Rogers, 2-2. They started with Owen Cantor, 2 1/3, gave up 7 hits and 5 earned runs. Did not record a strikeout. In fact, the Pioneers as a staff have just 1 strikeout in this game. It was by Payne Ladd in inning 4. 2-2 to Rogers. Line drive toward right field. Going back is Ortega. He makes a couple of steps, retreating back, and makes the catch for the final out of the 7th. Carson-Newman loads the bases in the 7th, but strands at 6th, 7th, and 8th runners of the contest. Eagles lead 7-0, and Colton Kaysen is headed back to the mound to try to toss his 2nd career complete game shutout, trying to do it for the 2nd time this season as well. He's back out there, needs 3 outs for the Eagles to win a series on the road for the 2nd straight weekend here on the Eagles Sports Network.
My favorite thing about my community? The safety, the reliability, the people. We rely on each other, and we rely on local electric co-op. It's not just about electricity. It's about empowering community, empowering moments, empowering safety, empowering togetherness, empowering knowledge. That's why when I need something, I rely on my co-op. I trust my co-op because the co-op is us. We are the co-op. AEC, member-owned and service-driven.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Eagles 3 outs away from a series win over Tusculum. They've got a couple defensive changes. Kevin Hammond is Carson-Newman's new catcher. He takes the place of Jacob Rogers for the 7th inning here behind the plate. And Sean Stripmatter stays into play third as the first pitch is bounced toward Cole Nathan. He moves to his left and throws to Colton Evans, who covers the bag. One pitch, one out. Evan Cage grounds out to start the 7th. And Carson-Newman's Kaysen 2 outs away from a complete game shutout. One away. Here's a pinch hitter. Cutter Womack will pinch hit for Tusculum. A left-handed bat off the bench for Brandon Steele's team. Womack, a redshirt freshman from Cleveland, Tennessee, and Cleveland High School, redshirted last year. And has one at-bat this season. That was pinch hitting a 12-0 game against Newberry a week ago. He gets another opportunity here. Does the reserve outfielder with 2 away. Or 1 away with 2 outs to get here in the 7th. First one from Colton Kaysen inside on a fastball for ball 1. Kaysen 74 pitches. His first career complete game shutout was February 14th at LMU. Here's a ground ball toward first. Evans moves to his left on the run, fields it, throws to first. Kaysen dropped the ball on the run, and it will be an error. Tough play for Evans. He made the play in the outfield grass. The throw may have been a little high for Kaysen, but inside as well. But he did get there in time, just couldn't see it into his glove. And it's going to be an infield single for Cutter Womack. It is Tusculum's 7th hit and Womack's first career hit. That brings Steve Scarfone, another pinch hitter for the Pioneers. They're starting to empty their bench here in this series finale. Scarfone, a junior outfielder, pinch hits here. In his first season with the Pioneers, the lefty takes a breaking ball inside for ball 1. Kaysen trying to finish off his 4th start this year of scoreless baseball. Next one home, inside corner strike. It's 1-1 on the reserve Scarfone. 13 consecutive scoreless innings for Kaysen on the mound. 6 scoreless last weekend, 6 1/3 scoreless right now in this one. 1-1 to Scarfone. Ground ball through the right side of base hit into right field. Scarfone's got a pinch hit single. Back-to-back pinch hit singles here from the Pioneers. Have put 2 on with 1 out. First Womack, now Scarfone. And here comes Jake Smith, the 9-hitter. And the Pioneers put some 7th inning pressure here on Kaysen. Jake Smith will get his second at-bat against the All-American. Kaysen's now allowed 8 hits. Most hits off Colton in a game this year. But he's fared very well with runners on base in this game. First one to Smith, a ground ball to Evans. He fields it cleanly, throws to second for 1, back to first, and it's not in time. Fielder's choice. 7 makes the play on the ground ball. It's a 3-6 put out at second for the second out of the 7th inning, and now Landon Dockery stands in the way of Kaysen's second complete game shutout of the year. Last couple of starts for Colton have been about striking out hitters. Today it's been about pitching to contact in his defense. Going to do it one last time as he fires in a fastball waist high to Dockery for strike one. The Pioneers 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position today and have just one hit with 2 outs. 0-1. Inside slider, strike 2, and Kayson's one pitch away from an CGSHO. Some of Carson-Newman's crowd stands up for Kayson here as he gets ready to wind for the 0-2, and the offering is popped up behind home and foul. Count stays 0-2. Kayson has thrown 82 pitches. Looking for his 3rd complete game of the year. The 0-2. High fastball, waist pitch, makes it 1-2. Corners occupied here for the Pioneers. They're down 7-0. They've had chances today, but just have not been able to produce in these situations against the All-American. 1-2 from Kayson. Fly ball out towards center field. Braxton Smith retrieving back. He's got it, and that is a 2nd career complete game shutout for Colton Kayson. 2nd of the year as well. And the Eagles shut out the Pioneers in the finale to win 7-0 and improve to 16-12 and 8-10 in South Atlantic Conference play. The sophomore All-American doing All-American things in Greenville. 2nd career CGSHO for Colton Kayson, his 3rd complete game of the year. He takes care of the Pioneers himself in the early offense for the Eagles, gave them the necessary cushion to win this series finale. It's the 19th career win for Kayson and his 6th this season. Final score from Greenville, Tennessee. It's Carson-Newman 7. It's Tusculum 0. The Eagles out-hit the Pioneers 12-8 and got multi-hit days in the series finale from Bradley Soto Diaz, Cole Nathan, Sebastian Rodriguez, Braxton Smith, and Jacob Rogers to power CN to a series win in Greenville, Tennessee. Carson-Newman returns to action Tuesday afternoon. They're at Shorter. It's a 3 p.m. first pitch in Rome, Georgia. Once again, your final score from Pioneer Park in Greenville, Tennessee. It's Carson-Newman 7. It's Tusculum 0. We thank you so much for joining us.